Good afternoon, everyone. Today's lesson is going to be about potential new methods of contraception.
But teacher, why is it necessary to discover new methods?
Because many women get pregnant unwantedly due to a lack of contraception. This is partly due to problems of accessibility, an increase in cost, and a negative perception of reversibility for long-acting reversible contraceptives called LARCs. Although LARCs are highly effective, their use is contraindicated for many women due to concerns about adverse effects. Therefore, it is important to explore other non-hormonal contraceptive options that can provide effective pregnancy prevention.
Are there any non-hormonal contraceptive methods being studied at the moment?
Yes, currently, ways of inhibiting the liquefaction of semen are being studied.
What is semen liquefaction?
When it is ejaculated, semen is viscous because it has gel-forming proteins called SEMG1 and SEMG2. The SEMs will then trap the sperm inside the coagulated semen and inhibit sperm motility. After some time, a serine protease, known as prostate-specific antigen or PSA, hydrolyzes and degrades the SEMs, resulting in liquefied semen. This allows the sperm to migrate to the oviduct.
Wow, that's a lot of information. Can you explain it in another way?
Yes, of course. If we place a little fish swimming in a basin of liquid water, it will move freely because the molecules are more loose and move more than in the solid state. If we place the same little fish in semi-solid water, gel, the little fish will have difficulty moving. This happens because the molecules of the gel are more stuck to each other and move with more difficulty.
So, PSA could be a potential contraceptive target to prevent the process of semen liquefaction, if we inhibit it, right?
Right.
But what inhibitors could be used?
In mice, ABSF, which is an inhibitor of PSA activity, can prevent the cleavage of SEMG1.
EB seems to have the potential to be a good contraceptive, at least in mice. Shouldn't this effect of EBs be tested in humans?
Yes, and efforts are already being made in this direction. For example, one of these studies concluded that in humans, EBSF is able to prevent the hydrolysis of SEMG1 by inhibiting the activity of proteases, particularly PSA, although in a non-specific way.
Did this result in an increase in the viscosity of the semen?
That's right. And it has also been observed that ABSF affects sperm motility and function, and also has a spermicidal activity.
But aren't there other spermicides?
Yes, the most commonly used is N9. This compound acts as a detergent that disrupts the integrity of the sperm membrane, reducing sperm viability.
So does this mean that AEBSF has the same effect as N9?
Yes, but not in the exact same way. Another study revealed that the mortality rate of sperm treated with ABSF was lower than that of sperm treated with N9, so the spermicidal effect of N9 is stronger.
Does that mean it's always better to use N9 as a spermicide?
Not really. Transcervical treatment with ABSF decreased the number of mice in each litter, but stopping it allowed the values to return to normal quickly, which was not the case with N9. In addition, this compound damages the health of vaginal, cervical, and vulvar tissues, increasing the likelihood of acquiring an STI. In this study, ABSF was not harmful to the vaginal epithelium in mice in vivo, but it did alter the cell viability of the human ectocervix in vitro. Therefore, this compound does not appear to be 100% safe either, but it is still safer than N9.
But teacher, I have one question. Is the negative impact on sperm motility and function due to blocking liquefaction or to its spermicidal effect?
Good question, Maria. Although the inhibition of PSA by the PSA antibody prevents liquefaction, by blocking the hydrolysis of SEMG1, the overall motility is not affected. So, it's not known whether semen liquefaction alone can prevent pregnancy.
So more research needs to be done?
Exactly. You could carry out an experiment in which higher concentrations of the PSA antibody are used, as well as increasing the sample size. Additionally, as ABSF also inhibits other serine proteases, the increase in sperm immobility after treatment with ABSF could be due to the inhibition of these proteases. Therefore, the use of antibodies to other serine proteases may allow us to better understand whether sperm immobility is due to these proteins or only to sperm toxicity.
Thank you, teacher. Despite the large amount of research required, the EBS looks very promising.
Indeed. This inhibitor would have several potential advantages if it were placed on the market. To wrap it up, if proven safe, it would be a reversible, non-invasive, and spermicidal contraceptive, a great alternative to hormonal contraceptives.
Thank you for the lesson, teacher. With today's lesson I learned more about the normal process of liquefaction, the use of potential contraceptives to inhibit this process and their spermicidal effects.